All right, sound systems check. And music system activated. Go ahead and I'll bring the green screen in. And it is hot in New York. Just heard a message from her that it's hot as heck in Rome as well. And southern Italy is breaking records. So yeah, hoping here for some breakthroughs in technology to help us through this problem that we're facing, everyone on the planet. Okay, new update in IL-2 Sturmovik. And one of the things that they talk about in this new update is new mission types for bomber missions on the campaigns. And I just thought that, you know, campaigns, most people who I see streaming this game, oops, sorry about that, I'm just turning the music a little lower here, and whenever you alt tab and IL-2 for some reason there's this flashing that happens. I should investigate if there's a solution to that, and if not, open a ticket over at the forums, because it is annoying for streaming. Because if I alt tab, look what happens. Okay, and I can't just if the game loses focus, and if I hold alt tab and I move slowly, the frame, even though sometimes it doesn't happen, that flashing, the frame rate gets really low. I don't know what's going on here with IL-2. So the only game that I have that issue with. Or maybe there's a flag I can launch it where that wouldn't happen or something. I just left here a P-51 Mustang, Glamorous Glen 3, with a Chuck Yeager in there. That's Chuck's P-51. In the Second World War, there is Captain Yeager. Passed away last year. The greatest pilot, test pilot, World War II ace. All around pretty tough, sort of no-nonsense type of guy from what I could see. And let me get out of here, and let's instead of flying the P-51, I had just left that there in the beginning to close you off, since I'm starting a little late. That we had to wash some clothes, and I had to go get them downstairs, the laundry. So that's why I'm starting a little late. I'm a little discombobulated today, and this music's a little bit too. Let's go back to the bossa. All right. Let's just maybe make a lo-fi change. That works. Okay, so IL-2 Sturmovik, alright. Here are the different type of campaigns, single player campaigns you can do with this game. For people who don't know, okay, it's on sale right now. There's a sale going on. I don't know if it's on Steam as well. Let me take a look. Steam IL-2. If you've never played this game before and you like World War II airplanes, you like propeller airplanes, this is, in my opinion, one of the very best ones. And it is on Steam as well, the sale, okay. And people get a little confused about IL-2 because there's a lot of, under the IL-2 name, there's a lot of different games. There's IL-2 1946, which is the culmination of many years of development that started in 2000, and that game is an old game. The 1946 is the original IL-2. That's the latest version of the original IL-2, but that's an old game now. The newest game in the IL-2 Sturmovik series is this series called Great Battles, and even on Twitch you can see some people put on the category Great Battles, other people put Battle of Stalingrad, and the reason for that is that the whole series of the newest IL-2 is called Great Battles, but the very first one in that series was called Battle of Stalingrad, and you have to have that one you have to buy that first. If you're gonna get it, you have to get Battle of Stalingrad in order to run any of the other ones, in order to run Kuban, Battle of Moscow, Baden-Platte, or the upcoming Normandy, which is in early access now. You can get it on Steam or on a developer's website. There's sometimes sales on the developer's website that is not available on Steam, so that's an advantage from getting it there. I have like some modules I got on Steam, others I got on developer website, so I'm kind of all mixed up. But whatever you do, first you have to, if you want to play this latest series of IL-2, you have to get the Battle of Stalingrad first. That's basically the base game. And if I was 1C Games, I would even think a little bit about this and maybe put an IL-2 Battle of Stalingrad. I will put like brackets base game there to make it less confusing for people who want to get into this flight simulator for the first time. And even though the game is called IL-2 Sturmovik, which is a plane, you know, it's based on this. That was the very first plane they modeled in the series. Basically, Russian A-10, okay, a Russian ground attack airplane. That's the most built a military plane in history. Like almost 50,000, I think, were built. So even though it's called IL-2 Sturmovik, it has a lot of different planes. We have the glamorous Glen P-51D here that Shirk Yeager flew. It's beautifully modeled. Not at the same level as DCS in terms of clickable cockpits in every single system. They automate some of that for you, but it is at the same level of flight simulation as DCS, I think, in terms of like how it flies and controls. You have to map a lot more stuff on the keyboard, which can get complicated. But it is definitely one of my favorite flight simulators of all time because of the feeling of flight that you get flying in these airplanes, okay? And talking about careers here, this is if, let's say you're a fan of P versus P, okay? You want to play against other players and against P versus AI. You want to play against other players and against AI. If you want to do that, your only real option for this, and there's a few good servers, okay? Click on multiplayer, you go to dogfight. It's confusing, this dogfight and cooperative. Most things are on dogfight. Cooperative, there are some missions, there are some servers, but mostly are on dogfight, okay? And you go here, and the two main servers, you filter by players. The two main servers that people play in are, you can see it's full up. 84 out of 84 slots full. Finnish virtual pilots, a dynamic war. So that's a dynamic campaign. You're fighting either for the Axis or the Allies, and if you destroy other planes or you destroy like ground units or you bomb targets, your side gets more points, and in the end of the mission, which is time-based, your side wins and the front moves, and they have a website. But this is, wait, here we go, yeah, Finnish virtual pilots, and they have a website where they keep stats and everything. That's one of them. Then there's Wings of Liberty, also full up, you can see. That's another popular one. And then you have, I don't know if they're as popular as they used to be. It doesn't seem so by looking at it here right now, but also depends. There's a lot of players in Europe, there's a lot of players in the States. Okay, depends on the time, but it's Combat Box by Red Flight. And all these servers here, if you Google Wings of Liberty or Finnish virtual pilots or Combat Box, you will see like a website with statistics and stuff like that. So this is if you want to play a campaign with other players. These are your options. You go to multiplayer, okay? But right now I'm going to look at some of the other options in IL-2. And the base one is basically career here, okay? Let's first see scripted campaign. These are campaigns that you purchase, okay? The Sea Dragons is free, I think. This is the IL-2. And these are basically single missions that have been handcrafted by someone, and they have a story, and you can and there's a set amount of missions. So the first one, you have to pass each mission to go to the next one. So this is a more classic video game. You pass level 1 to go to level 2 type of thing. So new in the family, and it has a backstory, a dream of going to sea since childhood. It would seem like a strange wish for a kid born in a hamlet outside Smolensk. And you can read up, there's basically a story. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 missions in the case of this one here, okay? This music is going to start making me cry here. Let me give it 1 less stars than it has right now. Because continuous exercise for me here, these playlists. Since I'm here, this one is going to get out of that low 5 group. All right, so this is the scripted campaigns one. So that's more like if you like a story, if you like to go from 1, then to 2, then to 3, then to 4, and go through one level to the next. There's also Winds of Fury. I've never bought any of these. I haven't actually played any of these, but the ones that are unlocked, I guess, came for free. So there's Wind of Fury with Tempest, I guess. All right, and there's a P-38 campaign also for 300. Then there's the other ones you can buy. Okay, Lightning Strikes, P-38s. Nice airplanes. I have to fly those more often. That's the scripted campaign. Next option is the career mode, and these are single player. I wish they were multiplayer, and I think IL-2 would be... It would be amazing if we have built-in cooperative multiplayer campaigns in the game here. Okay. And here you can, here is my Hypertext Hero Spitfire career that I've streamed a few times, but if I click on a new career, these are kind of a little more like that Falcon 3.0, Falcon 4.0 dynamic battles that based on your result, it can change a little bit what happens in the next one, but it does follow historical time frames and historical missions. Basically, you're not going to be able to pick a P-51 and fly for Germany here. Is something like you'll be able to do in War Thunder. Okay, for example, if you go to Great Britain here, and you can filter by time. Okay, the starting phase on the bottom here, you can say I want fighting in the Low Countries 17th of September 1944 to 1st of October 1944, Autumn Offensive, and it changes the map, changes the units available, and it's super like historically accurate to all the different squadrons that were in particular places are there. And you can filter by airplane. So let's say if you have you just got a Tempest, you can untick the other ones, and it will like basically give you the squadrons you can fly. And these are all real squadrons that were in the war. So if you're like a historical buff and you want to read about this stuff and you want to go and fly for a particular squadron, let's say the New Zealand squadron of the Royal Air Force flying the Tempest out of Volkel. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sheep will probably throw me out soon. You can do that. Okay, so that's another option. All right, and right now let's do a flight in this. Let's start a new campaign here. And let's fly for, let's go for the Americans. I think I'm going to fly the P-51. And I'm going to filter by, we could fly the P-47 because we just, let's stick with the P-51. I like the P-50. We just flew the P-47 yesterday on DCS, but let's try the P-51 now. So 3 different squadrons there in the Battle of the Bulge. Okay, Allied counteroffensive, crossing the Rhine. Let's try the crossing the Rhine one. Okay, P-51 is a few fighter squadrons here. Let's just choose this 402nd. We'll choose the P-51 there. Okay, so I'm going to click continue. You can change your portrait here. These are randomly generated, I think. I don't know. There's like some faces and different heads and stuff. It's a little bit... I wish I could put my own portrait here. You can't do that. A little annoying. I'm just going to choose the weirdest looking guy, maybe. This guy looks pretty weird. Let's try this. Evan Nelson, okay. And then there's a biography over here. Okay, let's say that this guy's a North Africa, let's see, a Dust Bowl survivor, all right? And I'm just going to... You can command your unit by appointment. You can be a commander, you can fly in front, and you can turn on Iron Man. Let's go ahead and turn Iron Man. This means that you won't be able to restart a mission. If you start a mission and you die, the campaign is over, okay? And command your unit by appointment. I'll just leave it by appointment. So if you don't want to be a commander, you can say never, or you can choose to be a commander from the beginning, or I'm just going to say by appointment. Then as you get higher with your skills, if you become a more decorated combat pilot, you may be eventually asked to
attempting to break through the Siegfried defense line.
And there's this really oddly narrated stuff. I'm gonna jump over it, but it is there. Okay, it's I'm just gonna skip that, but there is a narration about the historical situation and what's going on, and so there's a bit of a story built into it, and there's newspaper articles, all right, and about what's been happening, but it follows basically what really happened in history. So you can't like win playing for Germany if you're doing these campaigns. These are more like, you know, maybe you can survive the war and you can reduce the likelihood of some city getting bombed or something like that, but it generally follows the course of what happened with the war. So there's my pilot, there's the unit HQ. You can see the 402nd Fighter Squadron. There's little logo type, and read about the squadron. You can see that who's out there. These are all AI commanders. This kind of stuff I like. It's kind of like Jagged Alliance. You know, there's our guy Evan Nelson, because you might get attached to some guy or like an XCOM. It's like, oh, I like John Morgan. He saved me from that 109 that time. You don't want to see him die, so you're gonna stay close to him. So there's this sort of thing, okay. And here there's, you can see who's the top boss with most kills. This guy has 6 planes kills, Evan Foster, he's the commander. We're all the way here in the bottom, 0 everything. How many hours we've flown. So it keeps track of all these types of statistics, which are cool. And then you can go planning room, and this stuff we're gonna see where our headquarters are. We're in Ophoven, I think. Okay, and you can see world news, which is basically articles from the time. Fictional articles, I think. And you can see the top US aces in the sky. There's Bong with 40 kills. Maybe we'll appear here eventually. We have to get at least 16 to get on that roster, okay? And I'm just gonna click on next day. It goes through the historical dates, and based I don't know if they have weather based on the real weather and stuff. I mean, for me, this stuff doesn't really matter so much. I'm not a big history buff. But I do like dynamic campaigns, and after I fly this mission, I'm going to do a longer stream today, and we're going to also see try 2 other options, which are third-party utilities made from someone other than 1C Games for creating campaigns too. Okay, but first let's try this mission on a P-51. Let's see, I have Iron Man going here. I've been awarded a pilot's badge. You can get these little awards and stuff. Okay. Pilot's badge just means that I guess I soloed and I passed my my flying tests to become a fighter pilot. They sent me to Europe. All right, enemy armor column attack mission in progress. I don't know what that means. I think that it's just running something that's going on, maybe a mission that I didn't fly in. And now it's the next day, and now it's gonna be my first day to fly. So this music's driving me a little nuts. I think we're gonna go back to drone zone. All right, let's just realism. I have custom here. You know, it could go crazy and really turn everything off and go full real, but I like to have outside views. I like to have I'll control the engine. I'll try to take good care of my engine, okay, but warmed up engine and stuff. But I like to see my techno chat and all that. I'm not like some sort of like masochist. All right, let's just click start mission and see what it is, what we're gonna do today. Apparently there are new ground attack missions. I didn't see an option for me to choose what type of mission I was gonna do. I picked a P-51. It could, at this part of the war, I think they were doing a lot of ground attack missions too. So we're just gonna fly at the TON Charlie side, probably because we're just starting out the campaign. And follow our AI in. I think you can choose to start in the air if you don't have a lot of time. You don't want to start code and start up the airplane and taxi and take off without crashing. Oh! And IL-2 crashed. Speaking of crashing. Oh! Did it crash? No, it's still going. It said not responding. It's generating the mission too, okay. And there's just been an update, so I haven't played since the update. But okay, it didn't crash. It just said it stopped responding for a while, but now it's back. Okay. Enemy transport column attack. Cool. This seems to be one of these new missions they say they've added in this last patch for all types of planes that do ground attack missions. Right now I have the P-51. Your fighter escort should meet you at point 2, so it'll be fighter escort taking care of us. Okay. And it's an enemy transport column attack. Excellent. It tells you the wind. This game does simulate wind, which is really cool. It tells you the temperature, which can affect your engine. Primary objective, you are to interdict vehicle traffic that has been spotted recently in the grid location marked on your flight map. So I think it's going to be here at 1921. We're basically going to fly to this waypoint here. Our escort is going to pick us up on waypoint 2, I guess, and then we'll fly east. That's only going to be like I think these are like 5 miles per grid, if I remember right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, about 30 miles away, not even. Pretty close. You can see the specifications. Ooh, wait, P-38, I want a P-51. Uh-oh. Alright, well, let's take the P-38. I thought it was going to be a P-51. I haven't flown a P-38 for a long time. I hope that I can figure this out. I'll leave the convergence at 500 meters. And fuel 76%. That's fine. I don't think we need a full fuel tank for that short of a mission. I'll just fly with... I'll just leave the default paint scheme. That's fine. And the general purpose bombs they're giving me, I can't change anything. I'm not commander right now. So, alright, we got some bombs. We got additional 50 caliber ammo. I'll just click accept and start. I don't remember if there's a... Okay, here you go. There's the option. There is a... If in those screens before, on the bottom right, there's this options button you can click, and there you can say, I want to start on the ground, hold, or I can start in the air. And we start in the air, which will be easier for me because I haven't flown the P-38 for a long time. Let's see what happens here. Alright. Alright. IR hopefully is on. Ready here. Hydrate a little bit. Hope that we can destroy some ground targets. Here we go. Press P. You always start pause, pressing P to unpause, and then I'm gonna get ready to check sound levels because I don't remember. I haven't played this for a little while, and it may be way too loud compared to my voice in the music. Just open that up briefly and quickly. Let's go. Go. Alright, we're ready in formation here with our flight. And turn on our labels. Alright, and this is what I... Uh-oh, and there's... Is that... No, those are, I think, friendlies. Those are escorts, I think. Yeah. A lot of P-38s flying together here. Whoa, there's another one. Oh man, there's Jason Ross. Alright. Alright, I'm falling behind already because I used to flying this plane. I don't know where I am. I just started in the middle of the air here. Hopefully I'm not going to crash into another plane. Oh, wrong button. So here we are in a IL-2 Sturmovik campaign, one of the new missions to interdict enemy column of vehicles. Very cool to fly formation, even with the AI. It's really awesome. I'm not used to this plane at all, so I'm just gonna try not to have a mid-air collision here. I'm just gonna fall back behind all these guys. I think John Morgan is supposed to be my wingman. He's probably coming with me, but I'm going to try to not collide with the friendlies as #1 mission here for me. Okay. I'm Evan Nelson. I didn't call myself Hypertext here. I probably should have. But I'm Evan Nelson. 1 second. This is the thing I tell you about an IL-2. It has this problem that if you, for some reason, if you alt-tab out, what I was doing is I was alt-tabbing out to OBS to turn off the preview over there. If someone at 1C Games at IL-2 Sturmovik Developer HQ there is seeing this, please look into a way when you alt-tab to IL-2 it doesn't flicker like that. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a problem with my system, specific to my system, but whenever I alt-tab from IL-2 there's this flicker that happens on the screen when the game loses focus, and I would rather that didn't happen. Oh, I see some tracers down there. Look at that, there's some tracers down there. Bunch of twin engines here. Maybe that's our target. Let me stay to the left here so I don't crash into these guys. Yeah, there's an enemy, and there's the ground forces. They go at each other in these campaigns. They battle it out, and I suspect, given that IL-2 Sturmovik has tanks now. There's this game that's in there as IL-2 Sturmovik called Crash at Popovka. I always forget the name. They pick these really difficult names, you know, but they're real battles, they're real names. I know if you're Russian, you'll probably have heard of it. But they have armor in the game, and they just came out of this update of this new like anti-aircraft gun that's modeled in great detail that you can drive around, and it comes with missions, and you can play in multiplayer service with it if they're available. And oh, okay, here comes flak against us. All right, and I suspect that IL-2 is gonna start having more of a combined arms gameplay multiplayer, like tanks together with planes. It already does, but I suspect that there's gonna be more of that in the future. That our lead 51 got hit. Left engine is streaming over there by that flak. This is not our target down here, even though they're firing at us. I could probably drop these bombs on their head to help out our flight here, but for now I'll just keep following my flight. Beautiful airplane. I do like the P-38. What I like about having all this techno chat, all this stuff on, I can map a button to turn it all off if you want to really feel like you're there and everything is off. Okay, the graphical user interface is hidden. This is how I usually see things in the online servers. Okay, but I do like to have it on so I can see the names of these pilots and feel like I'm in a story a little bit. And I see on the right hand side there how much percentage from my engine is. If I'm running at, if I put too much, it'll warn me, and that I'm going to, if I put the RPM up, it's going to warn me that I'm going to combat mode. And if you stay too long in combat mode, it'll overheat the engine. So it's really helpful to see all this stuff firsthand, so you get a feel for what the plane is doing. I'm not in a real airplane. I can't see my hands here. So for me, having this on the screen is I prefer that than full real settings, because it's a nice balance between reality and being sitting in front of a computer pretending I'm flying an airplane instead of flying a real airplane. Okay, coming in close. Let me slow down a bit more of the RPM. And I should be there between Jason Ross and Sean Brown, I guess, but I'm kind of scared that Jason will crash into me or I'll crash into Sean. Let's try. Oh shit, Focke-Wulf 190, watch out. I have bombs too. Shit. How do I drop my bombs? Stand by. Good thing about playing not online is that I can pause the whole action here. I can go to settings, key mapping, and jettison controls. Let's see. Weapon controls. I'm gonna drop my bombs because, okay, you can press space, I can just drop them. Jettison stores left shift D. We're gonna jettison left shift D, and we're gonna engage these Focke-Wulfs that are attacking our friends. Okay. Left shift D. Ready? Go, left shift D. Bombs are out, let's go for the Focke-Wulfs. There's Ernst, and you can see the name of the enemy too. Ernst Vragransen and Johannes Schultz out after us, okay.
To the northwest. Range half mile. Out.
Oh! Did I crash into someone? Or I'm getting hit by something. I don't know, flak or Focke-Wulf behind me. I'm getting hit by something. Is that guy? Hit my left wing there, the engine. Their doors, their D9s or D8s, D9. Oh man, I'm losing it because of that left engine. Or the wing. Yeah, my wing is shot up. Okay, so now I turned on iron mode, okay? So if I die here, it's game over. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head to... I'm in big trouble here. I'm gonna head back to base. There's a guy behind me, I think. If I'm gonna head this way, I'm gonna try to regain control of the airplane a bit. I'm gonna check the outside view. I did drop those bombs. Maybe I can turn around and engage him. If someone else is distracting them, maybe I can turn around and engage him without them seeing me, but I'm thinking I'm gonna head back to base here. Hey Sketch, how you doing, man? This is the official campaign, Sketch. I am gonna fire up Pat Wilson's campaign generator a little later in the stream. I've never actually used it, so I'm gonna learn online how to do it here. I'm trying to trim this plane to get some modicum of control again. I don't know if the trim works different in the P-38. because I'm really having trouble staying in control here. Just gonna go back to friendly lines and we're gonna attempt a landing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sketch 5051, the organizer of Friday Night Flights. Kind gentleman, excellent pilot, and please go give him a follow. I can't get my hand off the control now for a shout out, but if I manage to land this, I will. You still have a bomb? Look at you. I do have a bomb? Oh, I do. You're right. Damn. Alright, Shift D. Jettison stores. Okay, I think maybe like something got damaged that I can't drop that bomb. Let's try to press spacebar. Okay, the bomb's gone. Okay, spacebar worked, but Shift D didn't work for that one for some reason. Oh! Really have to stay in here. Thank you, Sketch. Appreciate it. Alright, let's try to make it back to our airfield. Jettison stores removes the rocket tubes but not bombs. Interesting. Okay, so basically I got confused. I thought that Shift D had worked, but I actually had pressed spacebar a couple of times before, and that probably dropped those other two bombs. Beautiful airplane. One more flyby. Whoa. Put a little bit too hard, and this left wing has holes and it's really pulling. I'm not sure if the P38 has a roll trim. I don't think it does, or maybe I haven't mapped it properly, because my trim is not none of my trim controls are working right now. Does P38 not have trim at all? I can't believe that. Wildcraze says, what happened to the terrain data? It looks like Denmark. Man, I wish Microsoft would make a combat flight simulator using the engine they're using for Microsoft Flight Sim, well, at least the terrain engine, that you could go fight anywhere in the world. How cool would that be? They would have to. The problem is, no, they would have to. You wouldn't be able to go bomb like, you know, Berlin or London when present day. They would have to like make it look like it was back then. But whatever, I would be. I would love to fly anywhere in the world with this type of damage modeling and with guns on the wings, you know. Any other airfield nearby here that I could divert to? I'm just gonna try to make it home. It has trim, so I think. Stand by. And I want him to make a functional flight sim. That's probably coming. I hope that the functional flight sim is coming. Give me 1 second here, ladies and gentlemen. My music has stopped. I do want to have it playing, so it's very low. And I do want to check my trim settings real quick. Another wish here for the IL-2 Sturmovik developers: please put a search bar up here so we can search for commands. So I could just type in there, click on it and press trim. That would be really, really useful. Okay, plane controls. Okay, elevator trim. It's there. I don't know why it's maybe. Yeah, it's all there. I don't know why it's not picking it up. Maybe could the trim controls have been shot up or something? I don't know. All right. Yeah, I'm trying the rudder trim, but it won't. My stick won't help. Should I try? Let's see if there's some keyboard and if that will help. Plane controls, rudder trim. Oh, okay, rudder trim axis. There you go. There's my rudder trim. I also have it for 4 and 6. Let's see if since my joystick doesn't seem to be working for some reason. Let's try the numpad 4 and 6. Possible it's shot out, but unlikely. Copy that. I think it might be shut out because now I'm pressing 4 and 6, and it's not doing anything here in a P38. Alright, we got jumped by some Doras, and we are, I had to turn back to base here. So you can see there's a battle going on in these single-player campaigns and the built-in campaign. There's a battle going on. You can change, in the options, you can change the amount of stuff going on to like very little or heavy or medium, and I think that affects, depending on the type of computer you have, that can affect the frame rate. Okay, flaps are working. I think my trims got shut out. All right, they're not working. And but I was looking forward to shooting at those trucks, but whatever. If we manage to land and live to fight another day, we'll try the next day, the next mission. I don't think my pilot is injured. I think I just took the hit to the wing there. My cockpit seems fine, and I'm streaming what appears to be coolant, but I think it's fuel. I think that's fuel. Alright, really pulling a lot that side when we're just pulling us to this extent, it's pulling us off course. Alright, Ophoven airfield. One thing I'm not sure is if I divert to another airfield, would that count? Would I still start? Should we try that? Let's try to divert to that little airfield that's a little bit closer. What is it called? Ash Y29. Oh, so I looked away from 1 minute and look what's happening. Almost lost it. Let's divert to Y29 and just land there. If we can land this thing. The P-38, I find it easier to land than the tail draggers because it's one of the first, if not the first, tricycle landing gear combat airplane. I think it's the first one. I may be mistaken, or like, no, maybe the P-39. Maybe the P-39 was first, or maybe there's another plane I don't know about. Alright, and I'm gonna turn this way and try to just line up on the runway when I see it. Try to climb a little bit. Alright. I know this is a bit of a broken MP3 player, broken record request of mine, but I would love it if someone out there would have an online server that lets you use outside views, because for streaming, that would be so much fun. You know, I can do like views like this. I mean, I don't really care about winning. I just want to make something cinematic, okay? I could do this. And how cool would it be even if they had a designated, here's an idea, even if they designated one airplane somehow with a mission editor with no guns, no ammunition, all you had was a camera, okay? You were like a recon plane, for a photographer to come along, and maybe you could paint it bright yellow so other planes wouldn't shoot at you, but they could if they wanted, you know? Like you're like the little thing in Defender that's or a Space Invaders that fly off the top and you have to kill it for more points. I would love to fly online multiplayer servers as a cameraman just to show the action. That would be awesome. We can do Pat Wilson campaign generation co-op and have external views. That would be awesome. I would be totally up for doing that, Sketch, if you feel like joining in. I have very little experience of Pat Wilson's campaign generator. I think I managed to run it once, just before I was streaming. But I'll be totally up for that if you feel like doing that sometime. Okay, it's to my right here. I thought it was to my left, but oh, here's the airfield. Okay. All right, let's put the gear down. What's our airspeed here? 200. I think we're good. Okay, landing gear down. And there's our tricycle landing gear. I have to watch out the outside view too long because I do get confused, alright? Look how cool that is. Outside external views. Alright. Got some Airwolf type music coming on here. That works perfectly. Sketch says I can run the Pat Wilson campaign generator stuff and you just join the mission once it's generated. That would be awesome. Yeah, I'm totally up for that. If you want to do that right now, if you want to do it in this stream, I'd be up for it. If you want to schedule one in for next week or something, or even this weekend, I'd be up for that too. Alright, coming in for the landing after getting hit. And this is the cool thing about having that Iron Man setting. Okay, if you really want to play as if you're playing Rogue or NetHack or a roguelike game that you die, you have to start over, you can do that here. You can turn IL-2 Sturmovik into a roguelike. Just tick that Iron Man thing. That means if you're dead, you have to start the campaign from scratch, and it gives you that challenge of trying to get to the end of the war without dying, you know. Just in a video game, of course, instead of in real life. That's always good. I'm gonna open this cockpit in case the airplane catches on fire so I can run out quickly. Or just the little windows. I think the top only opens if you're standing still. I'm not gonna put the flaps down because I'm scared of what's gonna happen if the wing changes shape suddenly and I have to go really the wing will drop and then we're done. Okay, we're just gonna go higher speed landing here. There's some airplanes coming in there. Hopefully those are friendly. To the left there. All right, here we go. Oh, awesome! For sure, dude. Hey, and we're down a little to the left of the runway, but it's no problem. All right, this is not the airfield we took off from, but we're alive, we're down. Beautiful airplane. Very strange looking airplane. And there you go. Now that we're at a low airspeed, I had already told I had used the command to open the cockpit, but you know, we survived. That's the main thing. That's good. We didn't get blow up anything. But next mission, Sketch says, where would you like me to meet you? Oh, here, let me send you an invite to the Discord. Hey, Elias, how are you, man? All right, and let me send an invite to our Discord here, Sketch. I'll go in the Forest Glade voice channel, invite people, copy that. And whoever wants to join in here, if you're watching. I don't publish. I don't promote my Discord yet while I get to grips with how to use it and all the moderation. I'm doing good, man. Maybe Arma tonight, but I don't think so. Probably this weekend.
Engaging fighter.
Right, Sketch has joined us. Now I'm going to get out of this mission. Finish.
To the southeast. Range 6 miles. Out.
And now this was an example of a built-in career mission on IL-2 Sturmovik. Didn't get to see anything blow up. Mission failed. I got a forced landing. It says forced landing because we landed not in our airfield but a different airfield, but we survived. Okay, you can see an events log. You can see what happened here. You could have TAC view installed to actually see little planes moving around, which is this third-party thing. I'll put it on chat here. If you search the internet for TAC view, you can. It works with DCS. It works with this. I think it might work with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm not sure. Okay, I click finish, and what happens next? Elias says I'm ready whenever it's Arma. Right, awesome. Ready to. I'll send a message to the guys later. Maybe we can play an Arma too. All right, and here's the news from here's the options that I told you about. You can say mission start in air or on runway. Difficulty level easy, moderate. You can put realistic, medium, rapid of the career speed, how fast you go to the next missions. Air density, we could put dense. Okay, so we can change all this mission to mission. And but right now Sketch is setting up something else, and I'm going to show you what it is right here. Okay. And one thing I should mention, I'm very happy about this, okay, because a while back when they were making Battle of Bodenplatte, they asked you to submit pilot bios, because there's a bunch of bios you can you can choose the biography of your pilot from a bunch of different ones in the beginning of the mission. And I wrote one, and it was accepted into the game, and this is it over here. You can read it over there. It's called The Daydreamer. And I did that sort of in dedication to my dad, who passed away like 9 years ago now, on this day actually. And so I basically took, the story is actually about a slightly fictionized story. My dad wasn't a pilot, but you know, the basics of the story is basically about my dad and his brother. And that's in the game. You can see it there, right? You can go read about it over there if you want. But let's go take a look at Pat Wilson's campaign generator. It's a very talented individual. Pat Wilson, he has this, he made this third-party utility. I think it's written in Python, I'm not sure. But it's a third-party, I'm gonna put the link here for you to find it. It's a third-party utility that connects to IL-2 Sturmovik and creates campaigns. I believe there can be much more varied than the default missions, and they have a bunch of skin packs like historical liveries for your airplanes. Okay, so you can download like Sketch is doing that right now. He's let me give a shout out here before I forget.
Yeah, I'm setting up the campaign right now.
Hey, how you doing, man? Thanks so much for joining in. Just shout out to Sketch. Go give this gentleman a follow. Let me turn the music down and turn Sketch up. Right. And we're there. Right, so basically this is a little utility that you download, okay? Oh, it has music pack now? That's cool. And it has it for both flying circus. The new update for IL-2, I think it added 3 or 4 planes to like World War I planes. I prefer the World War II ones because I like to be a little faster, not as fast as jets. But then you just download here, so IL-2 Sturmovik Battle Stalingrad campaign generator. Download it. And I can show you what the interface looks like while Sketch is setting this. That's an awesome thing about it is that it does generate cooperative missions that you can host in your machine and play with your friends, play with other humans, which is a lot of fun of campaigns. Thanks, Elias. Yeah, it's yeah, I was really happy that I made it into the game. And, I thank Jason Williams over at 1C Games and really all the folks there, because it's a game that's been with me. I played the original IL-2 Sturmovik in 2000 or 2001. I always forget what was the exact year that I first played it when it was released. When Oleg Maddox was leading the development team, and so I've been this flight sim has been a part of my life for a long time. Okay, the download. Okay, it's downloading still. While it's downloading, I'll just go back here. Let's click exit. Right, it's Evan Nelson, my Hypertext hero guy. I have a Spitfire campaign in progress over there. I like Rhineland a lot because it's very green, especially in summer. And living in a city, I like green as much as possible. This game also has a very powerful. There's a steep learning curve. It's difficult to use in the beginning, but you can learn it. There's some very nice people on the forums who make guides for it. It has a mission editor, and you can go ahead and make your own mission. I did a mission once. Every time they have an update, okay, you might have to load, and if the mission that you made before or someone else made before doesn't work, you might have to load in the editor and click on this little thing and say update to the latest version of IL-2. Often you have to do that. I haven't done it since the last update, so I don't know if it's working or not, but I did a mission called Combat Airmail just to learn a bit about the editor. And some ideas about IL-2 there that I would like to, that I would love to see someone make one day with more time and more talent than I. But it's a very powerful mission editor, and the people make all sorts of really cool stuff with it. I think that Sketch and these people that run these online servers, I think they use that as well for these. All right.
The mission is being generated right now.
Awesome.
We're tasked with penetrating the airspace and finding any enemies and neutralizing them.
Awesome. Cool. Any enemies flying, ground, or anything at all?
Flying enemies. We're
All
on
right.
combat patrol.
Awesome. Cool.
It's still being generated though. 1 or
Copy
2 more
that.
minutes.
Yeah, it takes a little while, right?
Yes, it does.
Copy that. No problem at all. I'll just leave it here. And is it cooperative or dogfight that I would have to go into?
Cooperative.
Cooperative. Okay, cool. So that's in cooperative mission. Go in here, and when that mission is done, it'll be posted in Sketch's computer there. I think I gave a shout already. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Cool, man. Thanks so much. All right. While we're waiting here, I'll show you. I'll just fly something that's coming to IL-2, probably in a update towards the end of the summer. So basically soon, I think, is they're going to update. There's this quick. If you just have time to jump in and play, you just want to do a quick mission. You don't want to spend time with a career. I mean, you can jump on the career, start in the area. So you could do it that way if you want a sense of progression. But if you just want to practice some gunnery or just have some quick action, you can go to quick mission, and here you can set it up. So if I get the P-51, for example, let's go to southeast here. And generally, if you just click on the little airplane, you'll see ground targets here. Might as well put some artillery up. You can just go and try to blow up some ground targets. You can click on this one to go one-on-one against an airplane. Might as well try that while we're waiting here. Let's go with try go with the P-51 again, the F-109K. And so you can just set up something quick here and practice your gunnery, or just go and blow something up quickly. There's weather and time. You can make it early in the morning. You can change the weather, all this stuff. And in an update, I think towards the end of the summer, they're going to be making this much more. They're going to be adding a lot of options to this, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen there. Just going to jump in quickly while we're waiting for Sketch to set that up with a Pat Wilson campaign generator, and just practice a little dogfight in the P-51.
Yeah, I'd say it's going to be about 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
No worries, dude. Whenever you're ready, I'll...
Assuming it all went well, right?
Yeah, that's always with these third-party utilities. That can always be do you find it complicated to run?
No. For co-op, it's a little bit more complicated, but for you just like press a couple buttons and you're ready to go.
All right, cool.
But for a co-op, I have to add the pilot, so I had to create your user, you know what I mean?
All right, gotcha. A little bit more involved. Could you play with more than one person? You think?
Yeah, I've had up to 50 people playing.
50?
Yeah, 50.
Oh man, and you were hosting your machine, or do you have a dedicated server?
No,
somewhere?
we had a dedicated server to host the mission.
That is awesome, man. 50 people. That is so awesome. Do you still do that, or is it
No, that was like the very first Friday Night Flights, right? We were like, oh, I don't need to create missions. I'll just use Pat Wilson stuff, and it ended up not working out, but still it's fun, you know.
Got it. Cool. Yeah, I enjoy I enjoy P vs C a lot. I mean, I don't mind P vs P, but I enjoy P vs C a lot, so I'd be very interested in that if we were to try it again.
Server's coming up now.
And I think you should be able to post pictures on the Discord now. I think I assigned you to the right role now. I'm an amateur at this stuff, so I apologize if I all over the place. That's why I don't publicize the Discord right
That's
now.
Fine. So there's the mission route that I posted.
All right, cool. And let me switch it back to display capture to show people here. So basically, Sketch posted this on Discord. So here's the mission route that Pat Wilson's campaign generated did for us. We're gonna take off and go north, and I'm just gonna try to form a new Sketch if you lead, because you're a much better pilot than I am, obviously, and I'm going to try to keep up. All right?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so I'm gonna exit the quick mission
server's
builder. Right, multiplayer cooperative.
And it should be Sketchtastic.
Awesome. All right.
And the password should be the same as it's been for Friday Night Flights.
Got it. I'll put that there. I won't publicize it here. If you want to join Fighter Night Flights, I think it's open to anyone, but you have to go to Combat Box Discord, I think, right? So I'll put a link. I'll just say if you want to Friday Night Flights, I'll publicize it here. Friday Night Flights with Sketch and everyone else at Combat Box Discord. So if you search the internet for that, you should find it there. So what are we flying?
P-38s.
Nice. All right. Hopefully my trim will work. I have to I want to check that.
Right.
Would you say this is your favorite flight sim, Sketch?
Yeah, this one and DCS are my preferred flight sims.
Cool.
I do like Microsoft Flight Simulator as well, but the fact that you can't like crash and you know, as soon as you do something wild in that game, it's like it shuts down and like no, you can't do that. Like that's kind of annoying.
That's the biggest annoyance for me too. I'm just gonna click ready. Should I change anything in the default or?
No, it should be set up. Let's make sure your convergence is the way you want it. You should have the Bendix.
Okay. Do you keep yours at 250 or something?
For the P-38, I set mine at 400.
400? Okay, I'll do the same. It has all the.
And the reason being is I can fire at 200 and I just have to aim a little bit lower.
All right.
And the bullets will hit, and then I can hit it 400 right on the money.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, because there's all the guns on the nose, right? So we don't have to worry about the convergence so much.
Exactly.
Cool. All right, here we go. Excited about this. Thanks for dropping in and getting this set up in such short notice.
Winds from the north at 4 knots.
Whoa! Stop by. Whoa, what's going on here? All right. Trim is working.
We're rolling.
All right. Oh, awesome! And I see your name. That's so cool. Okay, that's gonna be fun. All right. All right, I'm rolling.
Ripper 2, airborne.
Ripper 4, airborne.
And all we have to do is follow these guys.
Awesome. This is so cool. Thanks so much for setting this up.
Yeah, no problem. This is gonna be fun.
Ripper 3, airborne.
Nice, and they have the external view. This is so awesome.
And everything you do is part of your campaign. So that if you die, well, you lose everything.
Cool. And like if you destroy something, it stays destroyed and it affects the next mission and stuff like that, right?
Yep, exactly.
Awesome. I also like that when you're a certain distance, it changes to just the airplane name, so it doesn't show your name. But when you're close enough, then I'd be able to see like the markings on your plane. It's like, oh, that's Sketch, you know, and then your name appears. That's really cool.
Yeah, I can set specific paint schemes for us as well. So if we want to do that, we can.
Oh, that is so awesome. I would love to have something that we have our own paint schemes and we have our names on the plane and stuff. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think in one feature of Pat Wilson Campaign Generator is that you have to basically claim your kills, and after the mission, you guys like, yeah, I shot this guy and I saw him crash, so you claim a kill. Is that right?
Yep, that's correct. I'll bring it up when we get to that part.
Awesome.
Hopefully I set it up correctly. I just set it up just now, so
no worries,
totally...
dude. Yeah. No worries. Now I'm getting closer to Sketch out there, and we're a force ship of P-38s. I'm gonna start slowing down a bit and try to form up.
Yeah, they're flying pretty slow. Oh, they just kicked up the power now.
Captain Zachary Melton is leading us with Oliver Cooper, and then the AI are leading the human players. Yeah, that works. Whereabouts are you in the world, if I may ask, Sketch, if you don't mind sharing that?
Yeah, I'm in San Antonio.
Oh, cool, awesome. Right. I play Arma of these guys. One of them lives in Austin a couple of times.
Oh, right on.
Never been to Texas though.
Well, I'll tell
Yeah.
you what. All we got over here is horses and cowboy hats and shotgun and a bag of this P-38.
I love Stevie Ray Vaughan, and that's one guitar player. One day I want to visit. A lot of good music, that part of the world. All right, unexpected. Didn't think I'd be flying with Sketch here in IL-2 and a P-38 and a campaign mission. Perfect display of what's possible in this wonderful sim here. Are you streaming too right now?
Yeah, I'm streaming as
Awesome. All right, I'll try to put you on as soon as we're more stabilized on our route here.
well. We're about to turn around here in a second.
All right, I'll wait till that.
We're gonna turn left for north.
Copy that. In the P-38, is it all automatic, the RPM and stuff?
No, the RPM and throttle are not automatic.
Okay.
Oh, it is because it's on normal mode. But you can turn all that stuff off if you want.
Got it.
Actually, I will as soon as I turn around.
All right. Was it Control R or something to auto or Control E?
Yeah, I don't remember. I think it's that's why I want to turn around and then figure it out. I think it's Alt R, Alt W maybe.
Oh, here
it's
you
like
go.
3
yeah.
button.
Alt R. Okay, automatic. Alt R, automatic water radiator control. Let's try Alt E maybe. Oh, that's stop. Oh, I stopped my engines. Okay, and I started them again and they're working again.
You should be fine to start them up and off again. So it shouldn't be that big a deal.
Nice. All right. Elias is saying there's no sound on your stream, Sketch, just so you know.
Oh, no sound. Okay, yeah, that's true. Thank you. 1 second off.
Got trimmer there. I'm gonna put Sketches on. I don't know how to use that OBS Ninja thing, but I know there's this thing that we can both see. People can see both our streams simultaneously in one stream. I want to set that up someday. It's got obs.ninja it's called. Thanks so much, Elias. Do a sketch over here while the AI go ahead.
Okay, so it's left shift M, left shift N, and left shift R.
M, N, and R. Copy that. I'm coming in ahead of you.
That's fine. I'm not hard climb, getting back into formation here.
Right,
They're at our friendlies are at our 1 o'clock high.
Copy that. Are you climbing in combat mode?
Yeah, I'm full emergency, trying to get back with these guys. These guys are like, no, see you later.
Yeah. All right, copy that.
Actually, I'm gonna bring it to 55 on the manifold and 3,000 RPMs. It's gonna be 90 on the throttle and 100 on the RPMs. 90% on the throttle, 100% on the RPMs.
Okay. Yeah.
And that should be max combat power.
So it's Alt M, Alt N, and Alt R, right?
No, left shift.
Oh, left shift.
M, left shift M, N, and R.
Got it. Okay, got it. Throttle about 90% and RPM 100.
The AI just doesn't care. They just leave us in the dust.
They're off.
All right, leveling out.
Well, maybe they'll get jumped first. Well, I don't. We're supposed
Right.
to. We'll help them out. Right, I'm about-
I mean, you're an American pilot right now, so I guess you could say that. But if you're a Russian pilot, to the gulag with you.
yeah, that's true. Deserter.
Yeah. All right, cutting power. It's going to be 45 on the manifold and 2,600 RPMs.
All right, 25 on manifold and 2,600 RPMs. Copy that.
All right, and I'm now caught up with our boys here.
Wait, 25 on manifold?
45 inches
45.
on the manifold,
Got it.
and 25 to 2,600. 2,600 actually be fine
All right.
until you catch up to these guys, and then
All
fall
right.
into slot number 4.
Copy that.
We'll do the Vic fly formation.
Sounds good. Hey Spock, how's it going, man? Thanks for dropping by. This is an air shooter, Spock, so it's like a shooter, but you're flying an airplane too, so a little tougher than. I mean, I don't look down upon, you know, any type of video game. I don't care if you play Sopwith or Space Invaders or Call of Duty or IL-2 or what. I like all video games. So Spock here is an excellent person who helps streamers, and he plays a lot of Call of Duty Warzone. I think that's his main game. I used to play PUBG, but I kind of burned out of the Battle Royale a bit after playing a lot of PUBG. Battle Royale for Flight Sim could be interesting. I don't know if it would work the same way, but...
I made a mission like that. It's a battle royale.
Oh, for real? Awesome.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
I'll-
The problem with it is that you only get one plane. If you get shot down, that's it. If your track IR messes up or
Okay.
anything like that, you're done.
It'd be
You know what I mean?
frustrating, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, War Thunder, I think, is probably the closest to a shooter with airplanes, I would say. You know, you can play with mouse and keyboard. It has really good mouse and keyboard control. They have it in IL-2 too. It's not as well developed as for that. IL-2 is more aimed to if you have a stick and... Oh, moving a little fast. Let's try to slow way down here. Okay, I'm gonna pull up a bit. So
Yeah,
I
the
don't have a
AI
collision.
is slowing down, speeding up, slowing down. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, right. It's also my operator error, my part here, because I often have trouble slowing down when getting to formation. Barrel roll to bleeds airspeed.
See, they cut power again.
There's the AI.
I think it's because they have to. They have like a set speed to the next waypoint,
Yeah.
and so they'll exceed that speed, and they're like, "Oh shit, I'm speeding. Let me slow down."
Cut it out. Shut it down. Yeah.
We can sort of leave these guys now. We can push out ahead.
Yeah, whatever you want. I'm in no rush. That I'm really enjoying this. Whatever you feel like doing.
3 to 1. We're gonna push out ahead and let you know if we see anything.
See you later, Zachary. Oliver, we'll see you back at base. We want to go a little faster here and look for some bad guys over.
Right. Exactly.
You're the
So
lead,
45
so you
on the manifold and 2,600 RPMs,
All right, 45 on manifold.
and around 15,000 feet is where we want to be.
Wait, manifold over there. Stand by. All right. Lost sketch. Let's take a look.
I'm just a little bit below you. I got 2 contacts that are 1 o'clock low.
Copy that. Yeah, I see it. 1 o'clock low.
Yeah, they're big boys. Not sure what they are.
Whoa, I think I almost had a collision with these AI here. Alright.
I got more contacts that are 11 o'clock, also low.
Alright, I don't see him. Trying to get closer to you. I love these big engines, these twin engines. So awesome.
All right, well, I am going to go ahead and dive on these two guys down low. On my, they're at our 3 o'clock. But I got more contacts that are 11.
All right, I'm just going to stay with you. Try to stay with you at least.
I take that back. The 3 o'clock contact is friendly.
Friendly? All right, copy that.
Yeah, but this 11 o'clock contact is like 4 or 5 of them down low are all enemy.
All right.
They're getting flacked right now. Here we go.
I'm going to follow you in. There goes Sketch. Stay with him. Make sure no one gets behind him. If we have a target of opportunity, we'll fire too. Now we'll just try to stick with our wingman. Okay, I see him on the mini map.
They're headed west.
Okay, I see him now. Copy that. Eyes on.
Cool. Cutting power, going a little fast.
Yeah. Three Focke-Wulfs, 1 A8, 2 A6s. I'm with you. Oh, and there's 3 more up ahead. There's 3 more up ahead.
Yeah, I see them. We're going to be in the mix here in a second.
All right, copy that. Wilhelm Reichel.
Engaging fighter. It's close. Out.
Okay, I'm just going to stay with you. I'm not going to follow down them because I have quite a lot of energy here.
Yep, I'm going for the next set of 3.
Copy that.
I'm full power now. Emergency and everything.
I think they're bombing our troops. Copy that.
We gotta stop them from doing that.
Do it.
Montail and Charlie.
All right, lost you.
Still headed south, southwest. 220 roughly.
Copy that. Okay,
Got
I
lights
see.
flashing.
Got it. I see him.
Perimeter 4. Engaging fighter to the south. Range half-mile. Out.
That's you firing?
That was me shooting.
Copy that. I see. Are you hit?
No, I shot him.
All right, I
He's
see.
right on my 6 right now.
All right, stand by. I'm coming in hot.
I'm pushing to the next set while he's chasing me.
All right, I'm gonna open up on these guys chasing it. You're smoking from your left engine, I think. I don't know if it's just the general P38 smoke.
Yeah, that's my mixture settings.
River 3.
Shit. All right, stand by.
To the south.
Not used to this airplane.
Half-mile. Out.
I'm going for Luther Beckenbauer,
Fighter to the northeast.
a soccer player.
Half-mile. Out.
Ah, couldn't get him. Ah, I turned too much.
It's all right. I'm coming back around.
Right, he's behind. He's gonna get behind me now. This guy.
Perimeter
There's Beckenbauer's behind me. Damn it!
to the south. Low. Range
I shouldn't have slowed down. Oh, one of them went down. I'm gonna line up on another one and hope that I can get to him before this guy lights me up. Lambrecht Reichwein. Okay, and hold on. Got hits on a Focke Wolf here on Lambring. He's smoking.
I've been hit pretty good.
Copy that. Hillbrand
You got a
Maze
6.
coming. Copy that. Gonna shake him. There's two other
pushing the
guys
zone
on me
now.
here. Copy that. I'm going for Beckenbauer again.
Ripper 4. Engaging fighter.
Right rudder.
Southwest. High. Range half mile. Out. Ripper 3.
Almost passed out in that one.
Is close. Out.
All right, I got major wing damage. I gotta get out of here.
All right, watch out, Becca. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this guy behind, out from behind you. Okay, I got him. He's out of there.
All right, Roger. Pushing south.
Copy. I'm gonna try to follow you if I can shake these guys.
I got one more on my 6.
Gonna
Close.
try to stand by. Gonna try to get to him. There's one behind me too. Stand by.
Ripper 3. Engaging fighter.
It's Leinberg Reichwein. Okay, Rambert.
Out.
All right, I'm clean now. I'm clean.
Copy that.
Yeah, you're in the
him.
mix with like 6 or 7. You better be careful.
I'm gonna get out of it. I'm gonna follow you. P-38 is faster than the Focke Wolves, right? These A Focke Wolves. not sure.
I don't know, to be honest.
Seems like it's faster. Let's see. Okay, friendly
The
lines up coming up.
Four enemies chasing him. Yeah, you're getting away from them. They're
Nice.
they're not catching.
Hopefully one of these friendly ground things will be flak.
Rockland, Leader, hold formation. Release on my command. Out.
Oh shit! You're gonna pass me up.
I'm passing. I'm gonna turn back towards you and then try to engage these guys because I still have your damage. I still okay, so I'm just gonna try to get one of these guys at least. Lieutenant Volkner Bergius. Gonna be a guy coming behind me, but I'm just gonna try to ignore that for now and not think about it while I line this guy up. Far.
You still got a 6. I'm trying to assist.
Copy that. Guy's probably just stuck. Several hits. More hits, and he's smoking. Oh, almost mid-air collision of the enemy. Gotta go for Old Hildenbrand. Got a hit on his front there on the engine, I think.
Out. Ripper 3, engaging fighter to the northwest. Range
Coming back to our sketch.
Out.
Come on, ground targets. No one has an anti-aircraft gun to help us out here.
Yeah, you got 2 bad guys shooting at you right now. I can't do anything to help you.
Copy that.
Ripper 4, engaging fighter.
Oh, that one is. I got one. That guy's going down. He's on fire. Ricard Allman is going down.
Engaging fighter.
Yeah,
Range.
I'm trying to get the other.
Out. Ripper 3.
There he
target
goes.
destroyed.
He's in a
Oh,
hard left turn on your 6 right now.
copy that. Gonna keep braking left.
Shooting at you.
Oh, yeah, he hit my tail, I think. I heard a noise on the back there. There's a
Oh,
guy
I
shooting
got one on
at
me
you.
again.
Stand by, stand by. Stand by.
It's not a lot I can do. Oh no.
Ah, I'm passing out. I passed out. God damn it. Alright, stand by.
Oh no.
I'm dead. I'm gonna die. I was low
Let me
and
check.
yeah. 1-2 boss. That was awesome though, dude. That was awesome. It's so fun to play this in cooperative mode. A good effort.
Yeah.
A lot of fuck wolves, and our AI just disappeared. And we put ahead, but 1-2 boom.
Right, you're down, right?
Yeah, I'm down. Another shout out here. This is what I was flying with, ladies and gentlemen. Sketch. And yeah, man, I'll be totally up for doing more of these. We can do another one right now if you want.
Yeah,
But,
we gotta run the stat.
all right, that's cool. I'm gonna watch in your stream if you're streaming it.
How many kills did you get?
I
got
saw
one, right?
I saw one confirmed. Yeah, I saw one guy that was on fire, and then I saw him crash.
I got 3 of them.
Nice.
Yeah, let's submit. I died though, so it doesn't even matter.
I died as well. Yeah.
This is the cool part though. I don't know if you're looking at my stream, but
I
as
am,
soon as
I
you hit
am.
start, it like shows all the things that happen. Boop.
Oh, cool. Like it gives you like, okay, this you fired on this person here, this person fired on you, this one crashed. You got. That's
Yeah,
really cool.
yeah. We should have. We were. We should have we were right here. We should have just ejected or landed or whatever, or just continued running away.
Yeah, instead of turning engaging. Yeah. Oh, next time.
Oh, or seriously wounded. Well, I think I didn't put it at you can die or whatever.
Okay. Haptics was flying. Yeah, seriously injured in combat. That's so cool that it has like this, and I'm talking about Sketch's stream here, people. If you click on that, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's like this folder and this wood. It's done really well. It gives you like a feel for it, you know. I like this sort of face touches. Well, big.
I killed the guy. The other guy escaped, and then we made one guy a prisoner of war. And then yours, you brought him down, but he escaped as well.
He escaped too. That was pretty close to the front lines, I guess. Ricard
And we
Ullman.
lost 2 planes. And I got the purple heart, and you got the purple heart.
Nice. All right, so we got purple hearts. Right. I think there's even a Twitch heart.
And then we're seriously
you
injured,
go.
so I don't know if I can. Or you know what we can do is we can just start over, new campaign. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm just I didn't even expect this to happen, but yeah, I'd be very happy to try another one.
Okay, 1 second.
Cool. While we're waiting, takes a little while for these to get generated. I'm gonna take a quick little break. I will be right back.
Sounds.
Let me just put a little notice here that I'm playing with you so that people can see on screen. Well. Sketch 5051. Twitch.tv. Sketch 505. Cool. Over there. I'll be right back. All right, back. Just in case you're watching out there, Mort, if you want to join in, feel free. I'm going to give a shout out to someone I've been playing here the last few streams. Usually we fly DCS together. I'm trying out the Warbirds in DCS to find out which one is going to be the first one I'm going to get and really try to learn properly. And there's this gentleman from the UK called Mort. 75, oh, that's his handle. So, join us here. Or maybe in a future stream, it'd be awesome to organize something like this with Pat Wilson's campaign generator, making missions for us to play in IL-2. To play cooperatively against the AI.
So we're a combat patrol. It's just me and you.
All right, cool. Operative.
We need to be about 5,000 meters in the air, which is fine.
Cool. Do you like the high altitude battles, or do you prefer like being low, or don't really mind?
But it depends on the plane,
Okay.
right? So like if I'm in a P-39 or P-40, then obviously I want to fight low.
Yeah.
And I want to bring the enemy to me.
Yeah.
I'm in like a Spitfire. This depends, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a lot of trouble with the planes like the P-47 and the P-51, the more energy, super fast ones. I think those are better at high altitude, right? But I have a lot of trouble if I'm by myself, especially with those planes. I find it hard to win fights. I think I'm just used to turning and burning more than boom and zooming. But I like them.
Yeah, I hear you. We could have flown 47s instead of the 38s.
Oh, I'm fine with 38. I'm enjoying this. I'm just saying that in general, I'm just a bit of an amateur with the energy game. Even though I've played these games for quite a while, I've always kind of like been more the turn and burn ones. But I enjoy learning the new ones and learning to manage those engines. And I just often get frustrated with the 50s. They just don't seem to do as much. You have to aim them much more carefully to really get a critical hit. They don't have the cannons. I find, at least. I don't know. I find the same.
Okay, so server is loading right now.
Copy that.
All right, server's up.
Right, sketch co-op missions. There we are. Join the server. Unusual to see cooperative missions in IL-2, and most of these flight sims I really like cooperative missions, but I don't see a lot of people streaming them because I think it's much more, you have to use this third-party utilities, a more involved process generally, at least in IL-2. I haven't explored DCS enough to know what's available over there. Alright, here we go. Click to occupy. Buy this airplane.
Let me know when you're ready.
Ready to go.
All right, launching.
So basically, the campaign generator, it generates the mission, but then you can just basically turn it off, or do you have to keep it running when IL-2 is running?
Cleared for takeoff.
No, it generates the mission, and then whenever I want, I can go and file all the claims and all that.
All right,
All right, rolling. Well, I'm behind you, but I'm rolling now.
copy that. Yeah, I'm happy if you're flight lead, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm happy to be the flight lead.
Awesome. Nice early morning or night. Nice to fly at this time. Right, rotate, gear up.
2, airborne.
2645 on the manifold.
Copy that. I'm gonna just have to turn on my lights a little bit better. Let me set my engine as a shift M.
Oh, you don't have to do that now. I turned all that off.
Oh, you turned it off? Okay, cool. So now it's an option
Yeah.
in Pat Wilson's. Okay, cool. Can you say again the manifold and the...
Yep, it's going to be 45 inches on the manifold and 2600 RPMs.
Copy that. 45 and 20. Got it. Wrap the low, I'm gonna pull up and go to your right hand side.
Roger, we're going to turn right here for 360. Right for
Yippee!
360.
I see a
Execute.
skin. I see a skin. There's the red skin.
Yeah, I put it in. It's a
Awesome.
yippee.
Yippee-yi-yay. I watched Die Hard recently. Good movie.
All right, 360 climbing.
Copy that. 360. Behind you.
Roger. So it's another combat patrol. I don't know if I said that or not.
Sounds good. Yep. Let's see. Still at 45 and 2600.
Uh-huh.
Copy that. And I have my manifold at 45, but the RPM won't go up past the 1800 for me. I don't know if it's because I have my nose above the horizon, or there's something else I have to manage.
When you move the RPM, does it show the tech chat going to 100% or whatever?
Okay, RPM, now I'm at 100. It's at 6, manifold pressure is 600, and it does, the text chat just does move. Now I'm reducing it to 66, let's see. I've reduced it to just over 45. Now I'm at continuous mode, and
sorry, it's 2600 RPM, so it's going to be like almost 80% or something like that.
okay, got it.
RPM should move there. There you go. 26.
Oh, and the manifold, okay, the manifold is the throttle, got it, okay, got it, now I got it.
Yeah, there you go. That looks right.
Got it. I always get confused by those two. Manifold pressure is the throttle, RPM is the prop pitch.
Okay. Climbing again.
Copy that. Nice. Clouds are this level here. Breathing
we're gonna have a
system
really hard
on.
time. We're gonna have a really hard time finding enemies and seeing them in this
the dark.
darkness.
What time is it in is there a clock in this thing? Let's see.
Yeah, it's on the upper left-hand corner.
Oh, there it is.
It's either 5:30 p.m. or 5 in the morning. It's probably 5:35, something like that in the morning. Almost 5:40.
All right. Oh yeah, there you go. 5:40. Got it. Elias Peak says it must have been scary for pilots at night in World War II. Yeah, I mean, it can be very beautiful too, but in a way it's scary, and another way, you know, enemies will have hard time to see you, so maybe it's actually less scary. I wonder. But wow, Chris says 5:40, almost bedtime. Sounds like that's in game right here. But yeah. Early morning patrol here with Sketch, ladies and gentlemen. Or folks, I should say these days, I guess. So your navigation lights are on? Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I have them flickering on and off.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to be leveling out here at 15,000 feet.
Copy that.
Leveling out.
15,000 feet. Don't climb to these heights that often. What's the first flight sim you've ever played, Sketch?
Probably Aces High, I think, maybe.
This is high. Cool.
No, I take that back. I definitely play Microsoft Combat Flight Simulator, but not like religiously.
All right.
And then from there, it went from Aces High to 1946, right? IL-2, 1946 with the Hyper Lobby system and all that. And then I stopped playing for a long time, and then played War Thunder again.
What?
And then from War Thunder, I upgraded to
I'm playing
IL-2.
someone else. Sorry, 1 second. A half hour? I'll come with you after. Is that okay? No, I'll go. Let me just yeah, another half hour or so. I'll go. All right, sorry about that. There's a trip to the grocery store that's due here, so I have another half hour. But
I want to go too. Can I go?
just wait half hour, man. Okay. I might have to what time is it? How about 10 minutes? Yeah. Yeah, Sketch, I got 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to, I forgot I have to go to the grocery store. We have a lot of stuff to get here. It's
okay, I got contacts that are 1 o'clock.
Copy that. Yeah, I didn't expect to be flying here cooperatively, otherwise I would have scheduled it in, but this is awesome, and I definitely do want to do this again if you're interested.
Oh yeah, so just ping me on your Discord, and if I'm available, I'll join you.
Awesome. All right.
Let's go check these contacts out to our right.
Copy that. I'm with it. A little bit of rubber banding, not too much. Wow, Chris says I went to 5 grocery stores today, still didn't get everything. 5? Are you serious, dude? Oh, did you see it? I saw something, an explosion down there. Sketch, down your 1 o'clock low.
Okay. It could be the tanks shooting each other or whatever.
Copy that. Multiplayer server overload, erratic playing behavior may occur. Please contact server administrator. That's just...
Whoever that guy is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rubber banding right now. I think it's because too many planes on in the mission right now.
Is that an issue in IL-2 sometimes with multiplayer mission? There's too much stuff.
Yeah. We have to be very careful when we make our missions.
Interesting.
To balance how. It's just the same for every game, right? You can't just like throw everything in the. Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Yeah. But this
guy,
guy,
11 o'clock on the deck, right by the fires.
Yeah, I see him. All right. Do you think those are bad guys?
Those are bad guys.
All right, cool. I'm with you.
Yeah, let's go get involved.
Do you cut the RPM too when you're diving, or just the throttle?
Both of them.
Both. All right, copy that. Wolf 190, A6, A8, A8. All right. Are you gonna stay high energy and climb up again?
Yeah. I'm gonna make a pass and then climb back up.
Oh, missed him. Okay, I'm going way too fast. I lost control of the airplane. Is there flaps I can drop? Releasing flaps?
Not at that speed. Not at high speed. No.
I'm done. I'm logging in.
Did you hit the ground?
I blew up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's my bad. It's probably good for me because I have to go to the grocery store anyway, but I often do this at P51. I guess the P38 is a problem too. I was diving way too fast. Only my fault. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, since I have to go now, we are going to go raid this gentleman I'm flying with, so you can keep up with the mission from his perspective. Here we come. I'm gonna run the... Thanks for being here. I'm going to run the Ultra. Sketch, thanks so much for setting this up a short notice. And
yeah, you're welcome.
I'll ping you the next time. And sorry I have to go now, but I totally forgot that I have to do this grocery store run here today.
Yeah, no problem.
Or later. All right, people. Please go and give Sketch a viewer. He's an excellent pilot, and he organized a lot of these multiplayer stuff for a lot of people every Friday night still, I think, going on. And it would be awesome to start some more IL-2 Sturmovik cooperative and multiplayer stuff here for streaming. Appreciate it very much indeed, your presence here. Just let this auto run a little bit longer so we can see all this list of people here that make this happen. And I will be back this weekend, not tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm taking a break. We're gonna try to go to the sea here near New York City. So I will see you again Saturday or Sunday. I'll do a stream on Saturday or Sunday to make up for not doing it tomorrow. Alright, thank you so much, Wildcraze, for dropping by. It's a shout out to Wildcraze, who spends so much quality time here in the stream, teaches us so much about computers and Microsoft Windows and flight sims and old school video games. Shout out to Elias Speaks and Icebird and everyone else who dropped by earlier. Okay, whoever's just hanging out without chatting, I appreciate your presence very much indeed. All right, one more shout out to Sketch. Actually, let's go raid him right now. All right, peace out, Sketch. See you soon.
All right, see you, man. Have a good time at the grocery store.
Thank you. See you all later. Peace out.